Good evening, everybody, and happy Easter. Happy April Fool's Day. I hope everybody is having a great Sunday. Um, I just wanted to come out and wish everybody a happy Easter. See what everybody is eating. I know some of you are probably out there watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. I got it kind of over here in the background. I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on. Hello. Let's see who we have out there today. Right. So, when you come in, please make sure you hit the thumbs up and say hello in the comment section so I can talk to you guys. So I am just now sitting down to have my Easter dinner. Y'all, I was so tired after cooking and cleaning and cleaning the kitchen and all that stuff that I had to take a nap. So I'm just now gonna eat. I had a little bit. I wasn't feeling too hot. So I just made a little bit of something. So I got some macaroni and cheese, some cornbread dressing, some greens, chicken, some ham. So I'm going to enjoy this while I'm talking to you all this evening. Hey, Josie F. You just had a brownie. Girl, I haven't even thought about this. I made a pineapple upside down cake and haven't even flipped it upside down yet. So yes. Mm. So I want to talk about just some social media news today. So there's some things that were in the news that I just wanted to talk about. Did everybody see Josie? I'm sure you saw it because you are in the Midwest. That Fabulous hit his got into a physical altercation with his baby mother Emily, which actually they are rumored to be married. But they got into a physical altercation, and he knocks her two front teeth out. And now a video has surfaced of them getting into an altercation, and he was chasing her around a vehicle, and the security guards had to stop him from putting his hands on her. But I don't know if this was after the tooth knocking out or before. I'm guessing this is before that happened. Hey, auntie girl. But yeah, so that happened, and now he has 2 felony charges for terrorist threats, and I believe the other is domestic violence. Auntie, I hope you're enjoying your Easter Sunday. Nola baby. Hey, darling. So I know that was a big thing in social media news this weekend. Everybody was buzzing about Emily and Fab and her getting her teeth knocked out, which, let's keep it honest, Fabulous should know how it is with ugly teeth, because Fabulous has had some ugly teeth in the past. All that money he's had, a lot of people have talked about his teeth in the past. So for him to have knocked her teeth out, y'all, that was wrong. So in other news, Love and hip hop news. You know, I mentioned in my first video how it was all over the internet. Actually, Famous List had said last season with Love and Hip Hop, that the whole thing with Kirk and the baby and Rashida and Side Baby, that it was all fake. And then when we came back for this season, that we were going to see Jazz and this baby again, and how the baby was going to be his, and that Jazz was going to come back with new teeth. Here we go with his teeth again. And maybe I need to get some new teeth. But how Jazz was going to come back with some new teeth and some new boobies. And I'd be damned if she did not come back with new teeth and new boobies, and the baby was allegedly his. Well, I shouldn't say allegedly, because now he's come out and said it's his. But apparently that was her payment to come back on the show and say that this baby was his. Well, now it's come out that Kurt is actually paying her $7,000 an episode to lie and say that this baby is his. That's some good child support for a baby that's not yours. This is a mess. Now, Jazz sent him a court order to come to court for child support. Neither one of them showed up. Neither one of them went to court. Now, that's not an indication that this child isn't his. But now they're on TV saying it's his, and there was a DNA test taken, but neither one of you guys came to court. Side. And Famous predicted all of this at the end of last season. And there were reports, I don't believe it was last season, but the season prior. He had this girl on his label who was a singer, who was they were making it seem as if she was attracted to Kurt, and that she was, you know, having relations with Kurt and making Rashida jealous and all this stuff. And then it came out in the end when Kurt and the girl were away on a business trip. Rashida had called in the middle of the night, and the girl answered the phone, and she saw giggling and said, "Oh, stop," you know, making it sound like there was something going on. So Rashida bust in the room. Come to find out, the girl was with her girlfriend, and that she was gay the whole time. And after the season aired, the artist and her girlfriend had come out and said that Kurt was paying them to go with this storyline and make it seem like her and Kurt were sleeping together to make it seem more interesting. And it's also come out that they would go to his house, and Rashida supposedly had no knowledge of this, but they would come to his house every week to rehearse how to make it seem like, or rehearse their part of the reality TV. That's too much. Too much for me, y'all. I'm on my reality TV. I want it to be trashy. And I know some of it's going to be made up. But y'all got to go to the house once a week and rehearse how to be messy. So I guess he's been paying these actors for a couple seasons now to make his ratings go up, which make his checks go up. And according to Tasha K, nobody can figure out what job this man even really has, or who these artists are that he manages. So, I mean, I guess, Kurt, honey, if that's what you need to do, keep your ratings up, to keep them checks coming, pay people $7,000 an episode, boom. Honey, I'll come and pretend like I don't know. that I'm your masseuse or something. I'll come to change something for you for a couple $1,000 an episode. Mm-hmm. Um, Nola baby said she's gonna need some new teeth after eating all her baby's Easter candy. Girl, you ain't lying. Let me tell you, my daughter has been bothering me for 2 days about an Easter basket. She's 15, and she texted me about 2, 3 days ago telling me that she wants an Easter basket with candy, filled with candy. Now, I don't know why she would think her mother would not make her an Easter basket, but she did. And I told her, or I asked her rather, if she saw any Easter baskets around this house or any candy around. She got mad. She's been bothering me ever since that text. Ever since that text, I've been harassing her, asking her if she's seen any candy or Easter baskets. So she got up this morning, didn't say a word about the Easter basket. I didn't say a word about the Easter basket. I almost done cooking. I hop in the shower, wash my hair, all that stuff. I come out. She comes in my room, big smile on her face. Talking about she found the jelly bean and ate it. And it wasn't stale. And it dawned on her that it wasn't stale. And where in the world this non-stale jelly bean came from, she didn't know. But then she discovered the Easter basket hiding under the dining room table. And it was about quarter to 22 noon. So I was going to make her suffer for a while, till noon. And then I was going to say, April Fool's Day, of course your mom made you an Easter basket. So of course her and her brother got an Easter basket. Of course mom makes Easter basket. And last night when I was making the Easter basket, my husband said, and which one is mine? They're all spoiled. It's horrible. Where's mom's Easter basket? Anywho, moving on. Um, okay. I just was reading the comments. Sorry guys. Okay, furthermore in reality TV, but let me get a piece of this ham, y'all. This ham is so good at ham. Good at ham. Mm. The ham, woo, so sweet. Woo. Okay. Furthermore, in reality TV news, I don't know how many of you out there watch Teen Mom OG, but our girl Farrah Abraham, which is the one I'll get into that. Farrah Abraham. She actually sued MTV and Viacom Productions for harassment and wrongful termination in the amount of $5 million. $5 million. But they ended up settling out of court this past week. And she was found online posing with a box, with a picture and a box and a pair of ugly black and white. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, Louis Vuitton. But a black and white pair of Louis Vuitton tennis shoes that cost $1,090 And the caption read, "Thank you, Louis Vuitton, for congratulating me on my win with my settlement." So apparently, um, Viacom settled out of court with Dear O'Vera an undisclosed amount in her case. Now, the reason they're saying that they fired her was because her decision to work in porn. When she came back after her doing her porn, after being on Teen Mom, they gave her a choice. They said either you could be on Teen Mom or you can work in the adult industry. And she chose to be on Teen Mom. She said she didn't want to be in the adult industry anymore, that she got too much backlash and so on and so forth. So they gave her the opportunity to continue to be on Teen Mom, despite the other mothers not wanting to film with her, despite the backlash of the fans. They continued to let her be on. She was an OG. They let her be on. Despite her nasty attitude, they let her be on. So towards the middle of the season, she's filming, she's being Farrah. Negative things are happening, her attitude is being nasty. Apparently she posts online that she's going to do a live video where you can sign up to come and watch her live. They caught wind of it. They came and had a conversation with her and told her basically, look, we gave you a choice. We told you you had to choose between the adult industry or Teen Mom. Which one are you going to choose? And she said, look, you can't stop me from doing what I want to do as a woman. And she said, I'm going to do my live stream. And they gave her the boot. So that's where this lawsuit stemmed from. And apparently they felt that they didn't want to deal with it and they paid her off. So that's where we are. Auntie, I seasoned the ham with like honestly with the little glaze that came with it and some pineapple juice. It's like a little brown sugar glaze that came with the ham, and then I put some pineapple juice with it. Turned out perfect. Yes, Nola, baby. Sarah Abraham is nasty. And I'm probably in more ways than one, but her attitude is just nasty. She talks to people nasty, she talks to her parents nasty, she talks to production nasty. I've not liked her since the very beginning. You know, she probably is one of the highest paid, if not the highest paid, OG, and it's just disgusting the way that she treats people. And I don't know how it is with that attitude that she has towards people. Hey, Vera G. Yes, the way she treats people is disgusting. She talks so disrespectful to her parents. Absolutely, especially her mother. The way she treats her mother is absolutely disgusting. She calls her father Michael instead of, dad or father or whatever. For a long time, I thought maybe that was her stepdad, so she called him Michael, but it's actually her biological father. Sarah, this is off topic, but do you really have pretty skin? What do you have on your face? I have nothing on my face. Absolutely nothing. I showered after I cooked and I washed my hair. So I have nothing in my hair, nothing on my skin. So thank you, Nolia baby, that I have nothing on. Usually I put some mascara on so that I look like I have eyelashes. And usually when I go live with Auntie, I put at least some lip gloss on, but since I'm eating, I don't even have lip gloss on. This ain't nothing but some good old butter and butter and cooking cooking oil from this good old chicken right here. So thank you. I have nothing on my skin, darling. Hey Vera, hey Josie, hey Noya, baby. Hey Auntie, thank you all for tuning in. Says that I have 6 people in the building, but those are only the ones I see commenting. So I love you guys all. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Okay, so we are going to stick on the topic of um, Teen Mom OG because there were some other things in the news that actually have been going on for about a week or so. Brian and Macy, they were a couple back at the beginning, but they're now both married to other people. They're the ones with the little son Bentley. I love Bentley. He's the cutest little thing. But Ryan Edwards was arrested in this last week for heroin again. He has gone to rehab. I think it was last season. They caught him driving. He was on the show and driving in a car where he was like nodding off, or he was high basically, and he was driving with his then fiance, now wife, swerving off the road, and she ended up yelling at him and turning the cameras off while they were driving because he was high. So he ended up going to rehab, coming out of rehab, and now he is arrested again for heroin, which happened just one day after his wife announced that she was pregnant. So that is in the news again for kids from Teen Mom OG. Um, Following that news, Macy, which is his Teen Mom OG parent co-part, has filed a restraining order against him to protect not only herself and their son, but her husband and their 2 children. Um, on this season, after he has come out of rehab, she has not allowed him to see their son, or not, I shouldn't say not see their son, but not take their son until he produced some drug tests showing that he was in fact clean, because she did not believe that he was clean. And just kind of that mother's instinct, and I guess that mother's instinct was right, because here he is now in the news again, busted for heroin. And she went with her gut. She refused to let Bentley go with Ryan, and now he is busted for heroin. So she has filed restraining orders against Ryan for herself, Bentley, her 2 younger children, and I believe that her husband as well has filed a restraining order against Ryan. It's so sad. And again, the arrest came one day after his wife announced that she was pregnant with their first child. His wife also has a child from her previous marriage. He has the child Bentley from Macy. This is a big mess. It's a big mess. Ryan needs to get his act together. He needs to get his head out of his ass and leave these drugs alone. He's like 30, I believe he's like 33 years old. Him nor his wife are reported to have jobs. So I don't know if it's these MTV checks that are buying the heroin or what, but they need to grow the up. Okay? Grow up. You're not little kids anymore. Oh, I think Auntie just went live though. Or maybe she posted a video. I think she posted a video. Okay. So in other news. But bye, Auntie. I love you. I'll call you later. I don't know if you're still there, but I love you. Call you later. So Lena S said, wow, now so he really can't see Bentley, not even at dinner Larry's. I don't know. Like I said, he is currently it didn't say if he was released or in jail or what. It just said that he picked up new heroin charges, so I don't know what the deal is. I just read the story. I don't know. It's a hard one. I don't know. Okay, so which kind of is what I want to talk about if we stay on tonight. If you have children and one and your spouse is addicted to drugs, at what length or no, at what point would you keep your child away from your spouse? Would you not let them go in that spouse's house? Would you let them have supervised visits? What if it was court ordered that you send your child with that spouse, every other weekend? Or what if it's the mother and the mother is the addict and it's court ordered that the child live with that mother and you're the father? What do you do? Where do what steps do you take as a parent to protect your child? Do you go as far as a court order, a restraining order? What do you do? So we might have to talk about that later. Hey, Lady Miriam. Okay, so there's a couple more things in on my reality news that I wanted to talk about. So Roseanne is back. So the 90s sitcom Roseanne is officially back. Came back on this Wednesday with 18 million people watching. 18 million people watching, y'all. Which was the highest premiere of the season with 18 million views. I heard it was coming on. I didn't watch it. Blackie Food on. Sorry. I like Blackie Food. So I missed it. I don't know if anybody else watched it, but Roseanne came on 18 million views. Highest premiere of the season. Heard it was great. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, I've been hearing stuff about it ever since Wednesday. Here's the thing. This is why I'm reporting it. Not just because it's back. Not because it had 18 million reviews. It was such a big hit that Bravo is going to revamp, reportedly, the Real Housewives franchise. They are going to do like a blue collar version of the Real Housewives franchise. They are looking into places in Indiana, some back road places that I've never heard of in Florida, and in Kentucky. Each new Real Housewives will focus on groups of blue collar friends. So instead of doing the, highbrow Real Housewives that we're used to, they're going to do more blue collar people in the Housewives franchise. So this should be interesting. They said that, now get this, are you ready for this comment that Bravo released? Said that they have realized that poor people get into drunken fights and that they have emotional reactions. And once they realized that, it was a no-brainer. Really? They get into drunken fights and have emotional reactions. And after they realized that, it was a no-brainer. Has nobody from Bravo ever seen World Star? Because last time I checked, Lisa Vanderpump has never been on World Star. It's a bunch of broke, drunk folks on World Star. So maybe they didn't need to watch Roseanne. They should have been watching all the time. But you know what? I'm here for it. They want to put it out there. If you want to get drunk, I'll watch it. They want to fight, I'll watch it. I watch all the other Real Housewives. I'll be here for it. But so that's that one. But they're doing it based off of the reviews of Roseanne. They are doing it off of the reviews of Roseanne, and yeah. So not that's why they're going to do it, because of what Roseanne brought, the numbers that Roseanne brought in, and what they feel people want to watch. Interesting, huh? Yeah, everybody in the comments are saying that they haven't seen it. I didn't see it. I don't really care. I've seen them all when I was younger. Supposed to be a lot different. Well, obviously it's a lot different because kids are grown ups, children of their own. I guess I don't know. I heard there was like a black kid in it. Maybe one of the kids adopted a black kid. Don't get me to lying because I really don't know. All right. So furthermore on the Roseanne topic, Survivor is going to tap into this whole Roseanne wave, if you will. They did a couple of seasons ago, they did a white collar versus blue collar. They are going to go back to that concept. Instead of white collar versus blue collar, they are going to do no collar. Everybody is going to be blue collar. Or they're all going to be blue collar work. There's going to be 3 shades of blue, 3 different shades of blue, all blue collar workers. Each shade will be significant. Oh, I can't even talk. Signify. Each shade of blue will signify a different blue collar field, and that's how Survivor will be monopolizing off of Roseanne. So they, like I said, they did this a few seasons ago. I don't really remember how long ago, but I do remember watching it. White collar versus blue collar. They're bringing it back in honor of Roseanne. 3 shades of blue collar. This should be interesting. It was pretty good the first time that they did it. So I'm interested to see. This will be not the one that they're in the midst of recording season 37 right now. This will be recorded season 38 reportedly. So that's what I have this Easter Sunday for my social media news. Um, yeah. Vera said that's so cheesy. Yes. I don't know if you talk about the macaroni cheese, which is very, very cheesy, girl. But yes, that is so cheesy. Um, I don't know. Roseanne didn't appeal to me less. I don't know. Roseanne didn't appeal to me less than now. Appealed to me. Yeah, I didn't want to watch it. Like I said, Black Youth Crew was on. Little Women in LA was on. Roseanne was the last thing on my mind. I wouldn't have known it was on if I didn't see all the reviews and news and all that good stuff. So yeah, I didn't care. Sorry. But yeah, so that I don't know if you guys would like to discuss the thing about Ryan and Macy. I am open for the discussion. If you guys would like to have that discussion, I could open the phone lines and we can have that discussion together. If not, we could finish up this food and call it a night. So I will leave it to you guys in the comment section. Let me know if somebody would like to finish up the conversation about protecting your children, how far you will go to protect your children. If you want me to open up the phone lines, I will. If you guys would like to finish going, if you'd like to go and finish enjoying your Easter, I am down for that as well. Someone said Little Women LA is the best show out of all the Little Women. Such divas. Well, Sandy G, Little Women Atlanta was my favorite until this past season. It was real dry. So dry. That's how dry it was. And so far, Little Women LA is kind of dry. I mean, it's coming out the gate with everybody fighting. We all knew Kirkland and Tiny weren't going to make it because they shouldn't have been engaged in the first place. So that is what it is. But everybody's just fighting. So far, nothing interesting or anything with substance is going on. Not that we really do substance when it's reality TV, but you know what I mean. Ain't nothing real special going on. But okay, I don't see anybody in the comments saying that, Kanisha Kanisha Sweat said, but I'm not the biggest fan of Juicy. Miss Juicy, baby. I like her, I don't like her. She kind of comes and goes. She grows on me sometimes, and other times I could do without her. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, well, maybe what I will do is come back out here in the next day or two, and we can. My daughter just is over there and just started laughing out of nowhere. It kind of scared me. But I looked over and she's looking at me. So apparently it was a bit. She's turning beet red, but I threatened her that she better be quiet. So there's like these light giggles, but she's turning beet red. Like she's like, so she's looking at a meme. So apparently it's a very, very funny meme, but she took my threat to be quiet very, very seriously. So now she's tiptoeing over here to show me this. All right. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so see the picture? Well, the caption reads, y'all ever just say, fuck it, and ride the subway with a piece of lettuce on your head? This lady really has a piece of lettuce on her head. Can you see that? Oh, look, here we go. She was over there about to, I thought I was going to have to go jump on her chest because she was about to die. She was turning beet red and everything, y'all. She's still over here cracking up because she's like, she's got lettuce on her head. Okay, so anywho, everybody say hey, Sarah's daughter. Um, Yeah, yes, I made these greens to do. Yes, I made these greens today. I don't do can. Can't do the can. No, no, no. I was up at 8 o'clock, washing and picking, and usually hmm, this summer I will take you guys out into my garden. I live in a condominium, and for years I've been complaining about my grass. And I've planted grass, and these people that they have that come into our yard, they come and dig my grass up. And I have moss and all kinds of stuff. So this year I said to get them, and I dug the grass up, and I planted myself a garden. Not very big because I do live in a condo, and luckily the neighbor that I shared a little like strip of grass with is elderly, and I help take care of her. She didn't care. And so last year I had greens and tomatoes, green peppers, zucchini, I think I had, cabbage. I forget what else. But anyway, so this year I will take you guys out. And these are not my greens. I ate all those already. But yeah, so this year I will take you guys out and show you my garden. Yeah, I can't. I can't do the. But she said, Josie said she's thrilled. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's so cold. By now I'm usually out there. It's just so cold. But anywho, so maybe in the next day or two we will come back. Let's come back. Um, and let's talk about drug addiction, alcoholism, and what lengths we will go to protect our children from our spouse, from the other parent. We'll end this for tonight. It's a little, it's after 8. It's almost 8:30 where I am. I know for some of you it's a little later. For some of you it's a little earlier. But it's Easter, and I didn't want to be out here too long anyway. So let's come back in the next couple of days and let's talk about it. If you were Macy, what would you do to protect your child? Would you go as far as asking or demanding? Because she didn't ask, she demanded a drug test from Ryan. And because Ryan would not give a drug test, she would not let Bentley go with Ryan. Her instincts were right because now Ryan has been charged with heroin again. Would you go as far as a restraining order? But because she's the custodial parent, she can do that. Now, what if the shoe was on the other foot and it was Ryan that was suspicious of Macy? What could he do to protect Ben if he was fearful because Macy was the one on him? So let's come back in a couple days. Let's have this discussion and see what you guys think. I love you all. Happy Easter. I hope you enjoyed your day. Josie, Vera, Nola, baby, Kanisha. I think that's all that's left out there. I got a couple that are in the bushes that aren't commenting. I hope you guys hit the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe for those that aren't subscribed already. I love you guys all. Happy Easter. Have a good evening. Bye.